Okay, so we're talking about a horse hiding behind the bit, and what we mean by that is that horse gets over bridled up. He gets his head dropped down to where what he's saying is, if I just stay back down here to where maybe my jaw is right on my horse's chest, right? Well, not my jaw, the horse's jaw is right on my to where he gets over bridled, okay? What he's doing is he's working from a position to where he says, if I'm down here, you'll just leave me alone, okay? But the thing about it is that what we do here a lot is we work cows. So like cat and horse, cow horses, that sort of thing. I have to have my horse's head to where it's out there, and the horse will use his head and neck to go stop a cow, okay? Plus it's balanced. I don't want my horse to be like this to where he's hiding all the time. So if I get one like that, and I've had some that have been that way, to when you pick up in the reins, they immediately go here. I've got to get that to where they don't do that.
And they'll also do that in preparation to run away, yeah?
Yeah, because I mean, what they're doing is if their head's straight like that, we'll talk about a one rein stop and using one rein rather than two. Because if you've got a horse that's putting his head like this, well, good luck pulling him. You'll never help a problem horse by pulling with both hands, okay? You've got to be able to break them laterally. So the hiding the bridle, behind the bridle is, if you just want to film this here a little bit, this horse won't do it, but I'm going to kind of show you what I mean. So when I pick up on him and get a soft feel, my legs come on, I take the slack out of my reins. The instant that he gives to me, I give back to him. My hands are exaggerating the release, but this is the release I'm looking for. So what you can see is, as soon as Lane gets soft and comes back to me, I release. Now he goes there. As you can see, I've hardly taken the slack out of my reins, and he finds that spot because it feels good to him. He says, if I relax and just yield when Keith puts some pressure on me, he's going to release. Now, the ones that over bridle, what they do is when you pick up on your reins, they immediately drop their head down there and they hide. What they're saying is, if I can just stay down here, you'll quit banging on my face, okay? So it's not like he's willingly going there because it feels good. He's willingly hiding there because he's scared that if he comes out of that position, you're going to bang on him. You're going to whack on him, okay? And in my world, that does not fit at all. I want my horse to understand when I apply pressure, if he gives to me, I will give to him. It's a partnership deal here. So if I can have him to where I apply some pressure. Now when I'm doing this too, my legs are on as well, okay? So I put my legs on him, take the slack out of my reins. Now he's in a good rounded position here right now to where if I want to stop him, I just need to sit down and I can rock him back. Now we talked earlier, Alex showed you folks about getting one having a soft feel first. Once they're in that soft feel, if I want them to back up, all I do is I release my legs. So my legs are on, I'm riding forward. I'm in position 2 right now with life. Now when I'm going to stop him, this would be a soft feel. I'm going to roll my pelvis and sit back in position 3. He stops. Now, he's soft in that stop, so he didn't lose the soft feel. And all I do is as I stop, I open my legs softly. And I mean to the point where you can't see them by just taking a look. Because with my legs, this is on, this is off. That much.
Let's see it one more time.
This is on, this is off. Okay? Now you remember, horse can feel a fly land on his butt. How much pressure, if he's willing and understanding of what you're asking for, how much pressure do you think you're going to need? Very little, okay? So if this is on, I'm going to ride him forward. My legs are on. Here's my soft feel. I'm going to roll my pelvis. I'm going to go back to position 3 and stop. My legs are off. Horse rocks back through the door that I've just created by opening my legs. Because when I'm going forward, my legs are on. We stop, I release with my legs. He's still in a soft feel. I just open the door with my legs. He comes back through. And as you can notice here, the position of my reins hardly changes. So it's not like I'm needing to pull on him a bunch. This just feels good to him, so he goes to it. So legs are on, soft feel. Straight line here. I'm going to sit, open the door. I'm just maintaining that soft feel. But if we had a scale where we were measuring The weight on my reins, how much I'm pulling, it might have gone up ounces is all. The difference between a soft feel of me riding him forward and asking him to back up, it might go up ounces. Because I've set it up to where he understands, and like Alex showed you earlier, to where when you're just doing your beginning sort of groundwork, where we were talking about a horse wanting to maybe walk off, to where you're doing lateral flexation and then vertical flexation, and you teach them to get soft, and then look for the release, and when you open the door with your legs, the release is to back up. They understand it totally, and they willingly do it. It's not like you're tearing their head off to back them up. Open the door, rock him back. Okay.